What's up, y'all? It's another episode of Speakeasy with myself and Devin Ferguson, brought to you by the Believe Network. And here we are. Let's
Back
get right
again.
into it. Yeah, let's get right back into it. Let's talk hoops.
Okay.
So obviously, you can't talk hoops without talking about LeBron. Um, Before we get into other things that happened this week, let's talk about him passing that record. How he's like 100 and something points away.
Yeah, I think a little over 100, maybe 200. But it's close. It's coming.
Okay, in your words, I'm gonna give my thoughts on it, but in your words, what impact is this record? Like, what does this say to you? What does this say?
To me, it shows the test of time, like his longevity. I mean, it's a record I thought would never be broken, honestly. Just looking at it like from a perspective, why I thought nobody could catch Kareem, but I mean LeBron, his longevity, that test of time, and his consistency for 20 straight years. And I mean, he's gonna keep on going. Don't look like he's slowing down. So I just think it's like it shows to like his consistency, his long term, how consistent he's been, how greater a player he's been over these 20 years. Because that's crazy to me.
All right, let me tell you what I'm thinking.
Okay.
One, and you could talk to LeBron about this. Come on to Speakeasy. You could
Yeah.
talk to him about this. He's not even necessarily a scorer.
Yeah.
Or like for the bulk of his career, he's been a player that being able to, like, he's going to end up being top 5 in almost every statistical category. That right there is impressive. Like, for the most part, LeBron I've seen is more, we compare him to Jordan and Kobe and all those people, but my answer to that is you can't. You can't compare him to anybody. You shouldn't compare anybody to anybody. Let everybody be great individually, but this person has been able to run and control teams in so many different ways for 20 straight years. Like, from scoring to passing to rebounding to all these different things, defense. And that's something we won't. I'm not going to say we'll never see it again, but it's something that's going to be hard to emulate. He it's crazy because we say he couldn't shoot. He's knocking down threes. He say he couldn't dribble. He runs point guard. He does everything. But I will say one of the he has to be one of the hands down the greatest all around basketball player ever.
For sure.
You know,
You got to give
I
him that
grew up in
respect.
you got to give him that respect. I grew up in the Jordan era now.
So did
Now,
I.
like you said, I didn't say Jordan was an all around player.
Look at my background.
I know the Jays. I didn't say he was. Jordan is not. He could have been, but they didn't need him at that point to be that all around player. That's what made the players like Scottie Pippen important, and Dennis Rodman, and even before that Horace Grant and all that. That's what made them important. But I know LeBron's been great, but he's also had some help too.
Yeah.
He
You
had a
need
lot of help.
to be great, you're gonna need some help.
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
can't do everything. So you're gonna need some help. But
So and I'm going down the line, and I'm starting to get to the point where I'm comparing. Like, I'm not comparing at all. But I'm just saying, like, kids, look, LeBron's great, but the best part about him is he uses his teammates. That's what I'm trying to say.
he's all around. He's all around talent. He does it all. He does it like you said. He's not a scorer. He's a he's a facilitator at heart, but he can do everything on the basketball court. In this day and age, he can play 1 through 5 easily.
And he has. He has. You know what I'm saying? I hate to see. Well, I love to see what Magic could have done if he played 20 years. Magic only
Right.
played 10 years, bro.
Yeah. Short career, and he was
But you got, like, think about that.
his
Think
numbers are
about that.
yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody talk about that. Like, Braun has played 20 years, bro. 20 years. Magic played 10. You know what I'm saying? And, has all these sad statistics that, people are trying to break these records, and he only played 10 years. And I do compare. I say LeBron is like a elevated Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly.
Much more elevated. Man, look, I've been in situations where I got fouled and it's decided the game or not. But yo,
That was blatant.
I ain't
Blatant.
getting on my knees, man.
That was
I ain't getting
he listen.
I ain't getting on my knees.
Listen, he couldn't control himself. He was about to break down. For one, a huge rivalry. You know, he already got history with Boston. He can't stand Boston from his other days, Cleveland, Miami, and then with the Lakers. And then to win the game, a foul, a blunt. I mean, it's a foul. And the Pat Bev thing was the funniest thing I ever seen on the basketball court ever.
Well, he's responsible for a lot of funny things on the basketball court.
Oh my gosh, he showed up the ref. You think he can get fined for that? Is that a fine?
I mean, from who?
The league. I don't know. He's showing up the ref. He took the evidence to the referee.
It was true. What you mean?
It was great. I thought it was hilarious.
Speaking of Pat Bev, you see, like this was a little while ago, but Pat Bev and Dame. That was the funniest exchange I've seen in a long time, bro.
Yeah, on Twitter.
No, not even on Twitter. They watching during the game. Like that, yo. It's like you got one like it was like when a guy that's a bully that tries everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You got that one person that's just not gonna bother him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not backing down. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, look,
I'm
bro.
okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like one of those situations. Like, look, I'm not gonna get up there with you, but look, just stop playing with me, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna get up there with you, but you know what I'm saying? That was the most stoic reply ever. I believe it was along the lines of, "I'll beat your ass."
It might have been. Do they play each other again?
I don't know, but like at that point, there's nothing else to talk about. Like no matter what you're doing, there's nothing else to talk about. I'll beat your ass. Just shut everything down. You either got to fight or shut up.
Shut up. Yeah, that's how I beat sometimes.
I mean, that's how it be. Moving on. Speaking of something that LeBron has been a bunch of times, let's talk about the MVP. Who is your pick right now?
I think it's tough. Oh man. Right now, today, I'm gonna go with who I picked in the beginning of the season. Embiid. Right now.
Just going off of the game he had against.
Listen, yes, exactly. Right now, today, after that performance,
I mean, that means something though.
Yeah, for sure.
That means something. And that showdown, look, Embiid played like the MVP right there. He did everything the team needed.
Y'all snubbed him the last 2 years?
Yeah.
And especially last year. And now he like, I got something to prove today. And he proved it.
So you mean you said he snubbed him the last 2 years. So you think he should have got him over Joker?
No, I don't think the first year Joker should have got it. I think last year Embiid should have got it.
I agree. I think it's hard to like you can't be mad at them giving him the back-to-back MVPs because of what he brings to the team. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's unorthodox and it looks a little weird, but that man is the driving force behind that team. Now, Embiid is too, but in a different way. Like he's not going to fill up the stat sheets besides rebounds and scoring, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, every now and then he can make a play, but he's not known for it. It's kind of like a situation where Jokic, he's more of a playmaker than he is a scorer. He's also a really good scorer too. You know what I'm saying?
Great passer. Great.
Yeah, no, he's their point guard.
Great.
He's literally their point guard. He's the reason they be able to start the way they do because, and takes a lot of pressure off Murray because, Murray can just score.
Yeah.
He's like elevated Draymond. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about elevated players. That's what he is. He's an elevated Draymond. You know what I mean? But when we talking dominance, it's Embiid, man. He's the most dominant player we have in our game right now. He still shoots a lot more jumpers than I wish I think he should. Do I think he has to? But it goes in. So how
It
can you
go
tell him
he,
not to
he
shoot?
make him. It goes through. And, I think Tatum and Luca is still in the conversation too.
Luca?
'Cause it's open. I mean, I don't think it's one clear cut MVP right now. But if I was voting today, it's Embiid. That's just me.
Just off that game.
No,
Yes,
I
you are.
mean
You
that
being a
game's
fan right now. You being a
that game,
fan right now. You fanning out.
no. That game solidified it. The whole season. He's averaging 30 something
We
points.
ain't even at the halfway point of the season.
We are at the halfway.
We
It's
are.
couple.
We are. But you know what I mean. It's
No,
like
not
it's
the
a lot more
official halfway.
basketball to be. Not the official halfway. It's a lot more basketball to be played though. So you
Yes.
think he is right now?
Right now, I'm giving the Embiid, but like I said, the Joker, Embiid, Tatum, and Luca. That's the four right now.
After that, who is it?
Hmm. Hmm. For MVP after them, I don't know. Now you stumped me. Um, who's number two? I don't know. It could be somebody. It could be somebody on the Kings. It could be some bonus.
No, no.
I don't know. They surprise. Hey, they surprise
Don't,
team.
don't give it
No,
to
you
guys.
know who it is? It's Ja. It's Ja after that.
Yeah. Okay, I can agree with that.
It's
I
Ja.
can agree.
It's Ja after that.
Okay, so we you bring up Ja. We haven't been on here a long time. Memphis Grizzlies versus Lakers. Shannon
Mhm.
Sharp versus what's his name? OG
Shannon against nah, he was against Dylan.
Dylan.
Yeah.
All right, so we let me set the scene. Let me put y'all back in my a week and a half ago. You know what I'm saying? What I was thinking a week and a half ago. Look, we all know Memphis is a chippy team. You know what I'm saying? We all know this is the NBA. We're not going to fight because we lose money. Not really fight because that to like it's a lot to lose. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Shannon Sharp is not in the NBA.
Oh, he doesn't care about none of that.
He is not under contract at all. Not at least with the NBA. So to talk like that to a grown man is, I mean, uncalled for. Although it is uncalled for to react the way he did, there's other ways to handle it.
Yeah.
Uh, you know, when you're sitting on the sideline, there's millions of fans. I know only reason that was said to him is because Dylan knew who he was, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And he knew, like he's like
But
he
listen,
started.
Shannon Sharp was on the 2000 Ravens. Do not mess with nobody that was on the 2000.
Yeah,
We don't play. We
no,
didn't play.
no,
Don't.
he's not an actor. He's not none of them people that just okay.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm scared of this guy. He won all. He said he wanted all the smoke.
He benched about 450 pounds.
See that at that point. What? Why?
Just leave it alone.
If I try to lift that much, something's gonna break.
And he's 50. Is he 50
Is
yet?
he 50? I don't know, but he's in. I don't know, man. I
He
ain't working
close
out with
to
him.
it. Just watch
Nah.
yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I taught the NBA lesson. It's a lesson that I learned a long time ago, not by any incident, but at the end of the day, you can't speak to a man any kind of way. You know what I mean? I don't care if you are anything. You know what I'm saying? And we've had I was in Memphis, played against this team that is currently in Memphis, and we even had somewhat of a scuffle with those guys. And sometimes
They get a little
they go a little overboard. You know what I
okay.
mean?
Mhm.
And they teeter totter that line, but it is what it is. It's all in good fun, but you know, the wrong person or the right person
You gonna meet your match.
change all of that. You know what I mean?
Somebody gonna be waiting at that bus.
Yeah,
At one
this ain't 2000. If this definitely ain't 2003, 4, 2 NBA because
mm-mm.
all that would have been checked. You had to
Yeah,
be who you said you're gonna say who you said you're
yeah.
gonna be.
Somebody be waiting for you after.
Yeah, somebody will be waiting for you. Staying in the NBA. Who's the top 10 shooters in the league by your standards?
Oh, top 10 shooters. Okay. I know who's number one. There's clear cut number one.
I
Steph
said
Curry.
this year. I said no. I said this year.
Okay, he's still
Still?
number one.
Okay.
It's Steph Curry. All right, let's go. I'm not gonna go in any order. I'm just gonna say 10. Steph, Clay, Dame, Trey Young, um,
Trey Young.
Trey Young.
Okay.
Who else? Uh, Luca, Devin Booker.
You no. I'm talking about strictly shooters.
What? He's a shooter?
When the last time you seen Devin Book? When the last time you seen Luca Doncic shoot a spot up three?
All right, okay. All right.
When the last
Devin
time you
Booker.
seen Trey Young shoot a spot up three?
I don't care. Trey Young's a shooter. All off the dribble, spot up, whatever.
Okay, but you saying Steph? Steph does all that. Clay does all that. Off
Yeah.
dribble, all that. We talking about pure shooters.
Steph, Clay, Dame, Trey Young, Devin Booker. What's my man in
How you say Trey Young? How you leave out Luca and then say Trey Young? Trey Young is okay. This is your 10. Whatever. Go
my
ahead.
10? What's my 10?
All right.
Luca, Trey Young. What's my man? Who else? Who's a sharpshooters?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think.
What you mean? You
I
can
got
just come
look.
up.
I got
Just
look. Go ahead.
whoever you
Do
think
yours.
about when you think about shooting.
Do
Okay.
yours. Do yours.
Steph Clay, Dame. Uh, I say Lowry. Lowry
Yeah,
Marketing is up there.
I was thinking Lowry.
100%.
Okay.
100%. I
Okay.
say um ah what's the kid from Sacramento?
Yeah.
Herder.
Yeah. I was gonna say him. Boom.
Herder.
We agree on that.
Um I don't know. I can't come up with 10 right now.
That's what I'm
That's
saying. It's
wild.
tough.
How you look? Just told me to go, and now you was gonna say that. Well, why didn't you say it? You had a chance to say it.
I couldn't think of his name. You in the NBA. I can't think of everybody's name all the time.
You're supposed to be you're supposed to be a specialist.
I'm a
You're supposed to know
savant,
all
but
these things.
I'm a savant, but I get stumped sometimes.
You're supposed to be an expert an analyst.
Um
You know what I mean?
I got her. I got my man from the Kings. Is there anybody else I can think of that you cannot leave open?
I don't know, man. Look, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. The way the NBA is, that's all they shoot is threes anyway. So nobody's. If your percentage is over 35%, you're a good shooter because that's all people shoot. I've never been like, yo, you got people on the team that multiple people on the team that take more than 10 threes a game. That's insane to me.
I got Buddy Hill.
Got Buddy up there still?
Buddy up there. I got your ex teammate up there. Boban.
Huh?
Boban, but how you
Bojan?
Bojan. There you go. I can't listen. I'm not good with the
You
name.
was just reading the name, bro.
I wasn't.
Yes, you was, bro. You was just reading the name. And that's what you came out with?
Yep.
Come on.
It's Steph. It's Seth. He a Curry.
Just off the Curryisms.
KD.
I mean,
he's a scorer, but he is a shooter as well.
I mean,
I said KD.
You say KD? He definitely should be in there.
I added KD. Yeah.
So let's switch subjects a little bit, man. Trade deadline is lurking. What team do you think is desperately in need of a trade? Who do you think?
Other than the Lakers.
I mean, but other than them, yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, but you say they need a trade, but who? Okay, let me rephrase that. What team could possibly make a big trade? Because can the Lakers make a trade?
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I
Maybe
doubt
not.
it.
I don't know. But I
It
doubt it.
seems it seems like everybody's going after the Raptors.
What you mean?
Like they're going after their players. They want OG. They want Fair Van Fleek. They want Scotty. They want Scotty Barnes. They want Pascal.
They're not trading. They're not trading Scotty Barnes. So that
I
they
don't.
can get.
I don't think they trade them, but people call them for all of them.
You said Scotty Barnes. They're not trading Scotty Barnes.
No, they're not trading Scotty Barnes, but the people call them for them. It looks like they go. Listen, the the Raptors could be making a trade, and and the Bulls might blow it up as well.
You think they'll blow it up? It's
They're
another
not.
team I think and possibly make a trade. I think the Clippers.
Mm,
I mean, something's got to shake. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, you know, you got a big salary. You got two premier players, and like if you're not trying to compete for a championship, you wasting T. Lou's time. You wasting the players' time. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I didn't even think about them. That's true. They don't play though. Like, how are you gonna trade for some two people that barely play?
Well, that's the issue too. You know what I mean?
They don't play.
That's that. Damn, motherfucker hot. That's the issue too. You know what I
That's what
mean?
I'm saying. I mean, now with the Bulls, if you blow up the Bulls, they got three guys:
What's the issue?
DeMar.
What do you think the issue is with the Bulls?
Not having Lonzo hurts.
Okay, so
Um,
what is that? What does Lonzo do for that team that they don't have?
they defensively, he's a better passer. He can, you know what I'm saying? He can find the people when they space the floor out. He can find those people because you could spot up. Levine can spot up and shoot, whereas DeMar's moves off the dribble. And then you got the big, you got my man Vujic down there.
You like Vujic, don't you?
Yes.
Okay,
So you got those
I
three.
agree. I agree. I think the thing about being a good team is and having good players on a good team is somebody's going to have to take the back seat, and not everybody's going to be happy with their roles. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think everybody's on that team because there's no reason they should be that bad.
That's just
I
why you
just
got to
don't.
blow it up.
Yeah, I just don't think certain guys on that team are really playing for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Then you got to blow it up. Then, like I said, they got to blow it up.
I don't know, but they're a very talented team. Their bench needs some help, but is it easier for them to add players or just blow it up? I mean, it's Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Chicago is a historic city for
But
basketball
somebody,
and sports all together. It's been one of the biggest markets in the game
but they're
in
not winning.
sports.
I know they're not
Yeah.
winning.
So I mean, you have a um um have players that people want. So do you really have to blow it up? No. You have to try a little bit, make something happen, but I don't think you need to go all the way to the you know what I mean?
Listen, if
But I mean,
they're not winning, somebody's gonna want some value. They're gonna want one of them bigger stars. If they're going anybody trying to make a deal with them, you're gonna have to give up somebody, maybe two of them.
two of them.
Two of this because they got a big three over there.
Why you gotta give up two?
I don't know. You
Because it
might
just
have to.
hasn't
It
worked.
just hasn't worked.
I don't know. My job is play basketball for Utah Jazz and the Speakeasy.
But hey, listen, we want to speak easy. We just talking. It's just open
Yeah, we
discussion.
talk. Just speaking easy. That's all that is.
That's all it is.
That um. But which big star do you see getting traded?
Hmm. It's got to be somebody that somebody wants. Like it's big stars out there, but somebody might not want them.
Right.
Hmm. I think I'm gonna stick with the Bulls. I think DeMar or Levine goes.
This deadline.
Huh?
This deadline.
Yep.
Hmm.
I think one of those two goes.
I'm gonna go with Brad Bill.
He, all right.
I mean, no. Actually, the
He
thing
just
about it
signed.
is,
They just signed him.
yeah, but so did Zach.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't think of that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, cool. Somebody. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the answers, but I just feel like, you know,
But see,
Washington.
nobody really expects much out of the Wizards. Like you, even though they got like you don't expect them to be good. You look at the Bulls and you're like, they should be good.
I just see Brad Bill as a player that, like, that can really get another team over the hump. You know what I mean?
But that's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, put him on the Lakers right now. Are they the better team?
Yes.
Okay. Put him on Chicago. Are they the better team?
Him for Levine, or him for yeah, yeah.
Put him on. What's another team that's trying to make a trade? Luca or Mesh. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else would be happy with that because they probably won't shoot.
That,
But
put him on Portland.
there's absolutely no way that works.
I'll just throw things
No,
out there.
there's no way that works.
What do you? What's the I think what's the odds of Dame getting traded? I don't think it's high.
0 to none.
Okay.
Unless he comes in there with some tap dancing shoes during the game when he's supposed to have his Dame sevens on, saying, "I'm not playing this game." He ain't going nowhere.